This video will cover formatting text, inserting files, inserting images, and inserting links. In this example, we're going to use a page. So we're going to click on this page, we'll click Edit, and we can see we have the same text editor that we have in announcements, discussions, and other Canvas items. The text editor has a lot of functions that you'll find in any word processor like Microsoft Word or Google Docs. There's bold and italicized and underscore. You can change the color of the text or the background of highlight of the text. You have alignment options, bullet points, numbered lists, so on and so forth. We're not going to cover all of the functions in the text editor toolbar today, just some of those major functions that you'll come up against a lot. So we'll be constructing a basic lesson outline today, and we'll start with an introduction. Because the introduction is its own section and each section will have a title, we'll use the header function so that the document is accessible to students using screen readers. So we'll choose header 2 and we'll type out the word introduction. Then we'll add the paragraph text of our introduction. Next, we'll add our objectives. So we'll hit enter to start a new line. The objectives are their own section. So we'll go ahead and add a header 2 for the objectives. Let's use a bulleted list for the objectives. We'll click on the bullet list function and type out our objectives. After our objectives, we'll start a section for our required readings. Again, we'll hit enter to start a new line and we'll turn off the bullet function. Again, we'll select header 2 for our section header. One of our resources is an article on a website, so we want to make that a hyperlink. We'll highlight the text. We'll use the link to URL tool in the toolbar, and we'll paste our link. Let's make these a bulleted list as well. We'll highlight both lines, and we'll click the bullet list function again. Our next required reading in this lesson is a file. When we add images and files using the text editor in Canvas, we're going to use the right-hand menu. Click File, we'll click Upload a new file, choose File, locate our file and click Open, then Upload. We can backspace to remove the file extension, leaving just the file name, and the link will still work. Next, we'll add our instructional content or essential concepts. We'll hit Enter to begin a new line. We'll turn off our bullets and we'll start our first section with a header 2. Then we'll add our text. We'll repeat with a header 2 to begin our next section. Now, let's add a subsection to go with this section. We'll start a new line, and instead of header 2, we'll do a header 3 to show that this section is a subordinate section to the previous section. Now let's go back and add an image into our content. We'll select the area where we want the image to appear. We'll go to the Image tab in the right-hand menu. We'll click Upload a new image, choose File, locate our file, click Open. Then we need to provide the image with some alt text. The alt text should communicate to students who are using screen readers what it communicates visually to sighted students. In this case, the image contains the question, how did geography influence Native American agriculture and land tenure? So that's what we'll enter in the alt text field. Now that we have our alt text entered, we'll click Upload, and the image will appear on the screen. You'll notice it's quite large. So we're going to click on the image, and then we'll click on the Embed Image function in the toolbar. Here, we can revise our alt text if necessary, and we can resize the image. In this case, we're going to resize it to 400 pixels. You'll notice the other dimension will automatically adjust to preserve the aspect ratio of the original image. We'll click Update, and the image is a much more manageable size. Now, I'm going to click on the image again so that it's highlighted, and then I'm going to click the right align function in the toolbar. This will right-align the image only, not the text on the page. That way, the text will wrap around the image with the image placed on the right-hand side. Let's add Canvas links to assignments. We'll go to the bottom of our page. We'll hit Enter to start a new line. Again, we'll use the header function to make it clear that we're starting a new section. We'll hit Enter and we'll add our links. This time, on the right-hand menu, we'll click on the Links tab. We'll click on the assignments, then we'll click on the assignment that we want to add. Let's save the page. The Canvas text editor in Pages, Assignments, Discussions, and Announcements allows you to add text, insert files, images, and links.